The BXNY.
I'm about to take over, but we didn't even hear no there. Y'all see what's going on. And it's all thanks to my big homie DWI. He holding it down on all the stations with the Matrix. You know what I mean? Blasting off nothing but exclusive, good music. So make sure y'all stay tuned. DWI, keep holding me down. DWI Radio, blasting off real big. The Matrix, you hearing it first from your boy Jada Kiss, and it is what it is. Kiss my ass.
Yeah. Tuesday, we back in the building.
What up, Bronx?
DWI is here. Straight off that Mother's Day weekend. Shout out to all the lovely mothers in the world that hold us down, that provide a safe and sound world for the kiddies to live in. But we back in Radio Land. I'm a little early today because we got a special day today. Today's gonna be a really, really special day. I got my man DJ No Frills coming in straight from Philly. And before I even get into Philly, we got Philly in the building today. So y'all stay tuned for that. The man to your right, my left, is in the building. My man Osyrus.
What's good, yo?
What's good? All right, so check it. I'm gonna give you my story. What has to happen at least 2 times or 3 times a year during the summertime months. I like to either rent a car, jump in my car, and drive down to Philly for a Philly steak and cheese. All right, that's a tradition that's been happening for the last 2 years, and we kept it to tradition this year because Saturday I was just in Philly. We went to Max's.
That's the spot.
Yeah, we went to Max's. Shout out to Max's spot that was in that movie Creed.
Yup. DJ Frills brought out cheesesteaks from Philly today.
Yeah, he told me it's on the way. I got a Philly steak and cheese on the way. I don't know, Rashad. I don't know. I always take care of Rashad. That's my dude. Shout out to Rashad. Oh my God, and my sister's in the building too. So yeah, I took my sisters and my niece to Philly for Mother's Day. So we went out this Saturday. It was kind of a gloomy day, but we had a great time out in Philly. The weather held up. And then I was talking to No Frills like, oh yeah, the team is coming up this week, and I'm down in Philly. I was gonna hit y'all up to see what was popping, and then I said, I'll wait for the next time when I have the family with me. So what's up, Osyrus? What's good?
Not much, man. My name's Osyrus. You can follow me on any social media, SoundCloud,
Spell
YouTube.
it out though. Spell it out.
It's Osyrus, the weird way to spell Osiris to tell everybody. But you could type in the Osyrus on any social medias, find my stuff. I just dropped a tape, 4 Corners. It's
Perfect. We're gonna get into that today too.
Okay.
We definitely gonna get into that.
Good stuff. Yeah, it's on every stream service, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever. You find it everywhere.
This is my kind of artist. He came and he did most of the work that I would have had to do, and now we can just talk about the logistics of everything. So Philly, how long you been living in Philly?
Going on like I guess 8 years. I moved to LA for a little bit. I was in LA for 2 years. I got back in January.
Okay. So you're originally from Philly?
I'm originally from California. I was born in LA. I moved out here when I was about 14 because my mom grew up in Philly. My whole family's out in Philly, so.
All right. So you have Philadelphia roots, and you went out to LA. What was LA like for you?
LA's good. It's a little crazy. It was on fire.
What part of LA, first of all? Because it makes a difference when you say which part.
Yeah, Van Nuys.
Okay.
Van Nuys.
Where's that
near?
near?
North Hollywood. Van Nuys is by it's near Hollywood. It's like maybe 10, 15 minutes away from Hollywood. It's all right. It's an okay area.
You don't sound like you had a good time out there. Nah?
I didn't really like LA. I'll be real.
That was a family move?
No, I actually moved with, I started out a couple years ago. I joined a group with a couple producers and a couple rappers.
Okay.
And our whole plan was, let's go to LA. Let's make it.
Why LA? That's for movies. New York is for music. But nah, go ahead.
At the time, we was all hyped up. You know what I mean? We was
I wanted that good weather.
Yeah. And we thought that it'd be way easier in LA because.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was looking for the easy way out.
Big mistake. Yeah. I mean, in Philly, it's like you could be making moves, but unless you're connected with definitely the right people, like your moves are kind of like silent moves that really just it won't matter that much, you know?
So, all right. With that being said, who in Philly would you need to move with outside of Meek Mills, and Freeway and those guys, who would you need to move with in order? Who's popping in Philly that you need to be on their wave to be popping?
Definitely No Frills.
Nope.
Definitely DJ No Frills.
I was hoping you say that. Shout out to DJ No Frills.
Shout out.
As I was driving through, I heard Cosmic Kev. So is Cosmic Kev like y'all Funkmaster Flex of the radio out there?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely like one of the goals you want to get to when you're out there.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Definitely.
Shout out to him too. Yeah, I was listening to on the radio. I'm like, I'm gonna reach out to Cosmic Kev. Let's see how obtainable he is. See what we can do so we can bring.
Sometimes hard to get to, sometimes not. Frill's got the connect though.
Yeah,
Frill's got the connect for almost anything out there.
All right. So back in Philly. So LA. Now you're back in Philly, and you're making music. You've been making music for 8 years now.
Probably longer than that. 7, 8, 9, 10. For probably 10 years.
10 years. All right.
I mean, I was always making music. Like, I'll be real. I didn't really get into hip hop till I was about maybe like 11 or 12. The first hip hop album I heard was Southern Fried Intro. Southern Fried. What was it? That Ludacris. You know what I'm talking about? The Janis Joplin samples. Yeah.
Southern Hospitality.
Yep, that one. That was the first tape I ever heard. But
really?
Yeah.
In hip hop.
Yeah.
So what was you listening to before that? What kind of music was your selection?
I was on I liked alternative. 3 Days Grace, Rise Against, stuff like that. And Nerd. Nerd was one of the first hip hop. What was it? Baseball bat. You know that one? Right. That one. That was one of my favorite songs when I first got into it. And when I really got hooked into hip hop was Wu-Tang. I heard Visions, and I loved Method Man's verse on that. So that's what really like took me into hip hop. And then of course like Eminem, all that.
All right. So we're getting somewhere now with the history.
Yeah.
All right. So your passion, was you just doing it because it was cool, or as soon as you heard it, you was like, all right, that's what I want to do.
Well, in the beginning, it was just like me and my friends screwing around. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then
I think it starts like that for a lot of people. Unless they have a relative that they're inspired by or that pushes them. Like you have a father that has a son, like, oh, you're gonna be a rapper because I wasn't much of a rapper, so are you gonna be the next.
Exactly. I mean, I was always into music, so I know a little guitar. I was playing drums. I was in drumline.
I was gonna get into that too, because I have a producer background. That's what I came from, but I could never play any instruments. So I wanted to know if any instruments that you play.
I mean, I taught myself guitar. That's what I did. I was all right. I mean, I couldn't really solo or nothing, but I knew scales. You know, I could play keys. That's how I started. I was really playing instruments, and then I was screwing around rapping with my buddies. And as I got older, I kind of stopped that. And then I met one homie who got me back into it. And right at that time, I ended up, I was young. I was getting in trouble, and just keeping it real, like I ended up in juvie and placements for a long time.
Yeah, that's what the interview is, to let people know things about you that you haven't, really, exposed a lot of people to, so that they can understand you and how the type of music that you make. Because that's what's important about today's musicians and social media, and how they're all intertwined, that you can go through some things and then people can feel your struggle. Definitely. Prime example is what happened to Meek Mills. He was locked up. He got caught up in that system, the judicial system, and now everybody was like on his side, regardless of what they was feeling. Before it was him against Drake, and then now it was like everybody was on Meek's side.
What's crazy is that, like, I mean, I'm not gonna get all into like what happened with him, but you could just tell, like, hearing the stories about his court, that like he didn't really even deserve to get on probation in the first place. Right. And most of the people out here today who are getting on probation and getting locked up, they're getting caught with weed or like underage drinking, and then they're getting probation for a year. They fail a UT and then they go away for a year. Right. You know what I mean?
It's a vicious cycle, and it's definitely something that and I mentioned Meek Mills because that we mentor youth here, which you'll see in a little while. I used to come in and that's one of the things, that's our job, is to keep them in the know, and speaking to artists like yourself that's been out there and that been through something, and understand like the system. Like, you think something so simple as smoking weed or going to buy, drinking alcohol at a younger age, but that can really start the process of jamming you up for the rest of your life.
It really can. And that's kind of like, for me, my music is more about, like, I speak from the soul, so I'm not really going to talk about any street stuff. Like, I'm not out here shooting guns or selling drugs or nothing like that. I'm strictly on like real life. I'm trying to explain what I went through to people so they could relate and know that they're not the only ones who have been in that place. and that, you know, music can help them escape like it helped me escape.
Dope.
That's how it started for me. I was in a juvie cell, and I just picked up a pen, pad.
How long did you do? I did a little juvie too.
I did like, I kept failing the UTs, man. So I loved weed, and yeah, I did three times I went away for a year. So that was pretty crappy. Ended up being on juvenile probation for 5 years.
Out of how much of your juvenile life? Was
14,
that from 15
14 to 18?
19?
14 to 19, yeah. 14
That's
to 19.
it. That's your whole teenage, damn near teenage.
It ended up screwing up, you know, my high school. I tell everyone now, finish high school, do not screw up. I got a GED, but that wasn't by choice. That was because I kept getting sent away in the middle of 10th grade. I had to repeat 10th grade like 2 times, and now I'm 17 in 10th grade.
Do you have a song about that yet? Like about the 10th grade? It should be called the 10th grade, and you should just be talking about like the cycle of everything that happened like in that time. Like I think that'd be a dope.
I really should. I got to make something like that.
Just think about everything that you did and like how your brain, because right now you sound like you was in 10th grade for like 4 years.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. So, I mean, for me, I'm just trying to really just make music that can speak to people, help them not make the same mistakes that I made. You know what I mean? They could see the consequences from the things that I did and be like, I don't want to deal with that, you know?
That's dope. If you just tuned in, we got Osyrus here straight from Philly, straight off the road from Philly. Drove up solo, which is my kind of dude. Just I gotta be somewhere in New York. I'm out.
We're working
Gotta
hard.
make things happen. I want to get into one of the records on your new project. What's the new project that you just dropped?
It's called Four Corners.
Four Corners, and they can catch it on SoundCloud.
Yep. It
Apple?
actually, the cover of the whole tape is me in the cell. So it's all about being in 4 corners, but not only in a cell, just kind of being inside your mind too, you know?
All right, so we're going to get into that, and then we're going to get into some fun. We're going to talk a little bit about Philly. You guys are just world champions in the NFL this year. So
Shout out the Eagles,
the
baby.
Eagles, right?
I bleed great.
We're going to talk a little sports and all that when we get back. Osyrus is in the building. Stay tuned. What song you want to get into?
You could throw on Out Here.
Out Here, yeah, because he out here. Bronx, New York. Philly to New York.
Yeah.
Strasdine Beats.
So Osyrus, tie that music.
It will drop that fire.
Yeah. I know it's hard to find your way out here, out here, out here, out here. When people say your dream won't become real. When people wanna see you fall, doubt is getting clear. But I'm on a cloud, so tell them all I ain't coming down from here. I want my weed strong and my bitch back. Stack a show, that's quick cash. Diamond earrings my friend gave me. Pioneer for how to get crazy. Drinking at night, can you blame me? Stuck in the light where it's shady. And most of my friends try to play me. That's why I wanna be alone lately. That's why I'm really kinda sick of all the shit that I've been seeing. I've been looking for a reason when I'm gonna meet it. I've been struggling with demons and the friends I'm keeping. They think I'm lost because I go the deepest. I tell the truth, y'all keeping secrets. I'm used to folks who got no allegiance. Used to hope going down the drain and they gon' say I changed, but I don't think they see it. I know it's hard to find your way out here, out here, out here, out here. When people say your dream won't become real. When people wanna see you fall, doubt is getting clear. But I'm on a cloud, so tell them all I ain't coming down from here. I ain't coming down just to run around. It's summertime and the sun is down. I'm trying to talk but gotta dumb it down. Come from shit that you wasn't around. Same shit that got my cousin down. Same shit that got me buzzing now. I mean bugging out. Yeah, I'm fucking wild. I don't need y'all for a fucking style. Use a gold pen when I write my shit. That's why even when they hate me, they like my shit. Everybody know I don't bite my shit and I write my shit. Not for ice and shit. Already got a gold pen when I write my shit. If that means nothing, you seen nothing for what it is. What I like to live in your shoes, cousin, And my ex chick, hella crazy. You meet her, she tell you the reason she hates me. I'm saying shit cause she blame me. Now she out fucking with dudes to repay me. Got the world against me, but they had enough. Y'all lost a step, I just picked it up. They said gotta get a girl who gonna hold you down. I told them all I need a girl who gonna lift me up. I know it's hard to find your way out here, out here, out here, out here. When people say your dream won't become real. When people wanna see you fall, doubt is getting clear. But I'm on a cloud, so tell them all I ain't coming down from here. I know it's hard to find your way out here, out here, out here, out here. When people say your dream won't become real. When people wanna see you fall, doubt is getting clear. But I'm on a cloud, so tell them all I ain't coming down from here. Out here, out here, out here. Won't become real. So clear.
The Matrix Radio Vision Live.
Where the unsigned and independent artist gets to shine.
Yeah, the Matrix Studios, DSN, BX, everywhere on online. The Matrix Studios. We got Philly in the building today.
What's good?
Osyrus, one of the two artists that we gonna have up on the show today. Today's gonna be a big day in the studio. We got DMC from Run DMC coming in. So that's classic. That's why I'm repping my Adidas. And then we got the super legend in the making, Michael K. Williams, actor. He'll be in the building. Kids gonna be interviewing him. It's gonna be a fun day today. So you guys, y'all set up for a good treat.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for this. I was hype. I was telling Frills when I was coming down. I'm real hyped for this opportunity.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what at the Matrix Studio, our purpose is to reach out to different demographics and different people in different states, not just New York artists, independent artists, and give them a platform. Give you guys a platform where you can talk to your peoples. Your people can actually see you doing your radio thing and pushing your brand.
Definitely, man. And that's hard to come by, you know what I mean? Not everyone's out here trying to help people, you know what I mean?
I keep hearing that, we do it effortlessly here. This is what we do, but when people come now, it makes sense why they're so passionate and they're having so much of a good time, because the doors are not always open to
Straight up. Yeah, you could see you guys are about the culture. A lot of people, they just want to get some money in their pocket. You know
and
what I mean?
that's the difference, and that's why anything that we go through, like I know it's coming from a great place, and then at some point, all the artists that we help, because we work with especially a lot of Cassidy from your hood, Freeway been here, Tone Trump, all those guys been here. Like at some point in their career when they was coming up or mid career, and it's dope to see No Frills still doing what he does and keeping it's actually gonna get bigger. We're gonna start tours between the two of us, and we're gonna start putting projects together, because I have producers up here, dope producers. I got dope artists. Y'all can collaborate. And, again, enhance your brand. That song that you just played was pretty dope.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
What inspired that, though?
I mean, a lot of me in music is, I drove up here alone, like you said.
Yeah.
I really don't have aside from Frills, I got my homie Strasdine up in Canada, who I've been working with for years.
I'll be in Canada soon, too.
Extra Life.
You got to make sure you connect me with him.
I got you.
We're going to be connected. We're going to take a couple of pictures. You're going to do a couple of drops, and then we're going to connect the dots, because I'm in Toronto my son lives up there, so I'm back and forth.
Okay. So
we might have to do a Toronto Philly thing. Doc, my partner here, we working on a tour, and was Philly one of the cities in what is it, 5-city tour? 5-city tour, yeah. So Philly was one of the tours.
Okay. You throwing Toronto in there?
Yeah, that's international. We got to make sure everybody got their paperwork right. But Toronto definitely be in there. We got to get. I
don't know if I can make it out to Toronto.
Yeah,
we'll see.
You got to leave you at the border.
Yeah.
Leave you at the border. But hold on, let's go back to Philly now. So Philly, y'all just won the championship, and I saluted that you guys won. Normally the Giants and Philly are head to head, but we already knew it was over for us. So I definitely was like, all right, I got a lot of family down in Philly. Actually, my roots, my dad's side of his family is from Philly. Okay. I don't know everybody where they are right now, but
so then, are you a Giants fan or you an Eagles fan?
I'm a Giants fan.
And then second, you can't really be an Eagles fan.
It's not really a second, but I like that story. I like that storyline. The storyline of what happened, Foles stepping up and being the underdog and bringing it, and y'all actually playing a straight up. It's not like, see, the football problem that we have is, especially with not with the Eagles, with the Cowboys, is they call that America's team, and they haven't done anything more than what we've done in the last 10 years. And
on top of that, we're where everything got started in Philly.
Right.
We are America's team. Right. You know what I mean? Philly's, they got the Liberty Bell, Ben Franklin.
I was looking for all that too. I gotta come back. I gotta give me a tour when I go out there.
Yeah.
We went to the Rocky. We went to the Rocky, the museum.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So that was dope.
Philly is the spot, man. That's got to be America's home team. I mean.
So all right, so Philly, and then y'all had the Philadelphia 76ers, but I think they just got a little bit ahead of themselves. They started talking too much, and Embiid started running. He should have just played ball.
Yup.
And I felt like he just really started talking way too soon. And y'all played. It was Boston they was playing against.
Yeah,
Boston had a little bit, even though they're young too, but they still had a little more experience, and they had an experienced coach. So
I'm gonna give Brett Brown a pass this season. I want to see what he does next season, what happens this off season. Same with Colangelo. I want to see what he's going to do in the office. You know what I mean? What players he's going to bring in. I'm looking for LeBron to come to Philly.
Yeah, I really think that's going to happen.
I believe in it. I think.
So you
there's
think
no
LeBron for
better
the rest of his years is gonna just keep jumping around the team? Because then,
I mean, I don't really know what kind of future they got in Cleveland. You know what I mean? The only way I see him going to a different. Boston doesn't have the cap space. LA.
no, y'all got the best. Y'all got the best situation to get anybody. Y'all can get him or Paul George.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If LA gets Paul George, then maybe they'll get LeBron. But I think we don't even need to get Paul George to get LeBron over here.
Yeah, well,
And if we got him, we going straight to the
If he's in one of
finals.
those moods where he want to change his location again, then I think that you guys got a great chance.
I'm actually hoping Boston. I'm rooting for Boston right
Right.
now because I want them to screw him out of his consecutive trips to the
But
finals.
that's another thing that makes today such a great day is because we got all this going on, and then we got the game for them, the redemption game. Because if they don't redeem themselves, they're gonna be sitting
Looking
right at
bad.
home with us.
You know, Boston's a scary team.
They are.
Looking
Because
at
they
them.
they playing with, they ain't got nothing to lose, and they have nothing on them.
They don't
There's
even have their 2 star players.
right.
You know what I mean?
And that
It's
alone,
crazy.
you play ball, you play sports.
Oh, I love basketball.
So you know how it feels when you playing and you got just a good team, but you don't have no superstar dude,
Right.
and you're not expected to win. You just put a team together, and that's what they did.
But these rookies they got, they're crazy,
Yeah.
man, knocking down
Tatum
all these
and them.
shots.
Mhm.
Yup. They're
Yeah,
real
nah,
good.
They hungry.
Scary.
So all right, so this is what we're gonna do because I know Frills and them is close. I want to play another record, and then by that time we'll have the other Philly homie in the building. We'll have
Pauly Blanco.
Yeah. We'll chop it up all together right before the Clubhouse radio comes on. So we'll steal a little bit of their time today. Maybe I'll let the kids interview y'all. That might be kind of cool. As long as y'all can keep it clean. Can y'all keep it clean for the kids?
Yeah, I'm trying real hard not to say
All right,
any
so
cuss words right now.
That's what we'll do. We'll keep it rolling. We'll set it off, and now I'll let the kids come in and
And real quick, can I shout out a couple homies?
you can shout out whoever you want to shout out.
I want to shout out my homie Extra Life down in LA. He's one of my producers. Steve Rich, one of my
Peace,
producers in LA. I want to shout out my homie Rev back in Philly. My homie Frito and Strasdine and Tied In Music Group. That's our label that we do everything under. We got shirts out. We actually want to drop a clothing line in the summer and then a winter line come winter. So we're out here just trying to make as many moves as possible. But shout out to all.
Now, you're doing far more than trying. You actually got on that road, paid those tolls, and made it happen. You made it here without getting lost. Actually, you didn't even call me. Phil told me he outside. I'm like, everybody gets lost. How did he not get lost? So
I know,
that
right?
means that you on point.
Yeah, man.
You got your head on.
Try to
straight.
keep focus. You know.
What's the next record you want to get into though?
You could play Mad at Me, which is actually I try to keep it positive, but this is a diss
Try.
record.
We all try.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little
God.
anger inside me. Everybody does, but this is a diss record right here. It's called Mad at Me. It's produced by my homie Strasdine, and yeah, this is one of my favorite records on the whole tape.
All right, let's get into it. We'll be right back.
Let it play.
I hope you mad at me. I hope you mad at me. I hope you stuck inside your feelings, chasing after me. I hope you mad at me. I hope you mad at me. I hope you stuck inside your feelings, coming after me. Better speak up or I do it myself. I'm on some J, gotta prove to himself. Y'all on some bitch made a Rugal will help. Put one in the top and I shoot it myself. I'm on some J, never give a fuck. You say the gang and you throw it up, but no one around you been showing up. Man, why the fuck ain't you growing up? Boy, the life you live made me sick as fuck. I give a lie, you ain't giving up. Your own hood wanna give you up. Your own family hope you dipping up. 3 babies, you ain't shit to them. We crazy, let me spit the guns. Step in Philly, let your brains erupt. That's the shit that I've been thinking of. You all in your feelings, that shit for the broads. Call me with threats and I'm hitting my dogs. Think you know a lie, you don't know it all. They been loading Glocks, waiting on a call. Yeah, cause they want you gone. Your chain is fake and your clothes are fraud. Everyone seen it and know what you are. You fake as that shit that you spit in your songs. I hope you mad at me. I hope you mad at me. I hope you stuck inside your feelings, chasing after me. I hope you mad at me. I hope you mad at me. I hope you stuck inside your feelings, coming after me. Then it's the people who don't know me, who talking to me like we homies. You fucking with me cause you lonely. Thinking you work but you owe me. All of you rappers is looking like phonies. Talking about hoes, you bitches below 3. You fucking with junkies and fiends. These are the people that's hating on me. I'm chasing dreams, you following trends. I'm leading my people to get their revenge. You on that station, we caught you again. See too much station, man, when it's gon' end. Move through these cities like I ain't the man. cause I got a plan, yeah. Never lied to get accepted, and you did it for some extra fans. You all in your feelings and shit for the broads. Call me with threats and I'm hitting my dogs. Think you know a lie, you don't know it all. They been loading Glocks waiting on a call, yeah. Cause they want you gone, your chain is fake and your clothes are fraud. Everyone seen it and known what you are. You fake as that shit that you spit in your songs. I hope you mad at me, I hope you mad at me. I hope you stuck inside your feelings chasing after me. I hope you mad at me, I hope you mad at me. I hope you stuck inside your feelings coming after me. You mad at me, I hope you mad at me. I hope you stuck inside your feelings chasing after me. I hope you mad at me, I hope you mad at me. I hope you stuck inside your feelings coming after me.
The Matrix Radio Vision Live with DWI. Live from the BXNY.
Yeah.
Strasdine Beats.
So Osyrus, tie that music.
It will drop that fire.
Yeah. I know it's hard to find your way out here, out here, out here, out here. When people say your dream won't become real. When people wanna see you fall, doubt is getting clear. But I'm on a cloud, so tell them all I ain't coming down from here. I want my weed strong and my bitch back. Stack a show, that's quick cash. Diamond earrings my friend gave me. Pioneer for how to get crazy. Drinking at night, can you blame me? Stuck in the light where it's shady, and most of my friends try to play me. That's why I wanna be alone lately. That's why I'm really kinda sick of all the shit that I've been seeing. I've been looking for a reason when I'm gonna meet it. I've been struggling with demons and the friends I'm keeping. They think I'm lost because I go the deepest. I tell the truth, y'all keeping secrets. I'm used to folks who got no allegiance. Used to hope going down the drain, and they gon' say I changed, but I don't think they see it. I know it's hard to find your way out here, out here, out here, out here. When people say your dream won't become real. When people wanna see you fall, doubt is getting clear. But I'm on a cloud, so tell them all I ain't coming down from here. I ain't coming down just to run around. It's summertime and the sun is down. I'm trying to talk but gotta dumb it down. Come from shit that you wasn't around. Same shit that got my cousin down. Same shit that got me buzzing now. I mean bugging out. Yeah, I'm fucking wild. I don't need y'all for a fucking style. Use a gold pen when I write my shit. That's why even when they hate me, they like my shit. Everybody know I don't bite my shit, and I write my shit not for ice and shit. Already got a gold pen when I write my shit. If that means nothing, you seen nothing for what it is. What I like to live in your shoes, cousin, And my ex chick hella crazy. You meet her, she tell you the reason she hates me. I'm sorry shit cause she blame me. Now she out fucking with dudes to repay me. Got the world against me, but they had enough. Y'all lost a step, I just picked it up. They said gotta get a girl who gonna hold you down. I told them all I need a girl who gonna lift me up. I know it's hard to find your way out here, out here, out here, out here. When people say your dream won't become real. When people wanna see you fall, doubt is getting clear. But I'm on a cloud, so tell them all I ain't coming down from here. I know it's hard to find your way out here, out here, out here, out here. When people say your dream won't become real. When people wanna see you fall, doubt is getting clear. But I'm on a cloud, so tell them all I ain't coming down from here. Out here, out here, out here. Won't become real. So Osyrus, I might need to turn the lights off for this one. Check it. Before you tell me what I'm not appreciating, from house arrest and basements with pages for props they ain't gave him. Who thought they'd ever save him on a path of devastation with a past he ain't escaping. 14 on probation, 17 he's still on 19. He ain't changing, said he wanted 21, and bitch we made it. Chucks on the pavement, I give up when the gray fits. Looking for a day shift to pay for the mix. It's the same kid with long hair braces. Life's a long road, I just learned to embrace it. I keep a pen on me for a little inspiration. I'm trying to draw a picture, they ain't see what I'm painting. Used to say what I couldn't be, now I smile crookedly. Looking off a stage, a promoter book for me. Shit is crazy how far I came. From handcuffs and ODs to up on stage. So I started as a dropout in backseats of cop cars. Locked out of home, we slept behind locked bars. And some nights a park car. Life's hard but Jay strong. Pray to God one day my songs take off. I tell mom don't trip, it's coming soon. She She think it's all a joke until it's coming true. I told her to believe in me, I see it in my view. She asked what dad thinks, if I see him I would've knew. Opportunity, I took it and I do it twice. Look at what I sacrificed, years I won't get back in life. Reason why I have to write, half awake at night. Pack the ashtray with smokes and he never been the sober type. You gotta do what you supposed to, right? Yeah, you gotta show him all what hope is like. Yeah, I knew it never happened overnight. But at least I could try. Let me breathe. Sometimes things don't go your way. Sometimes we just wanna run away. Yeah, you gotta trust in you. Take that chance. Gotta be strong when they say you can't. Cause sometimes it'll pay off in the end.